We'll see Sam Darnold and the New York Jets taking on Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Denver Broncos. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense set to go behind their quarterback in his second season now from Missouri, Charles. It's Drew Lock.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here now comes the Jets offense, and the man that will be captaining the ship at 6'3", it's Sam Darnold.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Gore. That's good for a Jet.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, it's Gore. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold caught here by Griffin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Gun. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
42-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. First reception for him, and remember, he leads the NFL in that category here this first month. Also has a first down. The numbers for Crowder a week ago: 8 catches, 94 yards, and a score. Darnold completes it.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
It's another 10 yards on that one, and another first down. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Gore now, running out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's caught. It's Hogan. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Brashad Perriman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Now for the point after.
The extra point.
Here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Block working out of the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out? and giving the ball back to their offense.
Crowder now to return. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 20.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, Gore. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
3rd and 8.
Now a draw play for Gore. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Man in punt formation for the Jets.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's the 3rd-year running back, Philip Lindsay. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
Yeah, we dominate today.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke, and that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Holding. Receiving team.
Come on, dog!
A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
Now a handoff for Gore. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Darnold with a throw caught by Perriman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
At the 39.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The stop made.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
A gain of 2.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Darnold from the red zone now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Darnold to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gore. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Frank Gore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
That one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Frank Gore touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense ready to go again. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll get this one to Patrick. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And they'll run the end around here with Judy. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Shotgun snap to Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Locke's throw caught by Sutton. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Courtland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Courtland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns. with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Broncos 10.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
Returnable here for Davis. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll run with Gore. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action. It's Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Griffin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
This first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brent.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. It's Gore. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Now another carry here tonight for Gore. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Gore. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, gave up a score.
He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Jamison Crowder.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Here's the Denver offense. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Throwing right, and that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And this carry number 20 for Frank Gore. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Again they run, again it's Gore. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That's good for another.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
47-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Gore. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Pirine. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 38. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Talk about controlling the football and controlling the drive. And with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Getting this quickly to Berrios. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Braxton Berrios.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
19-yard line.
Back to the ground game here. Gore. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This time it's the rush coming, and he's taken down. That time Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. they've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On first down, Gore. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Bradley Chubb.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
3rd and 8.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And that's not going to get it done. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Fickens' kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
That's the score. Jets 30.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Lock. Able to get this to Gordon. That catch good for only a couple. The Broncos in their hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Lock. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The jump ball.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Lock. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Michael P. Ryan. That's good for a Jets.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp.